This is Vince's hunting hype song. It's always Brittany.
I'm back.
Vince is hunting down here in a hayfield tonight. He's pretty big on hunting hayfields this time of year. That's his food source of choice.
I have shot a buck in a hayfield before once. Opening day of archery season in Wisconsin, like 7 years ago.
Well, good luck. I hope winter comes early.
Thanks. Good luck to you too. Don't forget to pick me up now.
What?
Don't forget to pick me up now.
I thought you were gonna meet me back at camp.
Yeah.
That's Vince's truck, so we don't mind if we drive in the ditch, right? I don't know, I got about 5 to 8 miles from here where I'm going, and so I'm gonna go back in there and sit in a spot that is goofy. It's gonna be really interesting, and I ain't kidding. It's pretty laughable, but it just might work. On the ground, 19 yards from where I kind of expect this deer to come from. This is kind of like almost behind a hill, and you'll be looking like more straight on away from me. I am not very good on the ground. It is not by any means my happy place. I try to camo myself in here as good as I can. He's gonna be like right there if he does show up. It's a place I've hunted before. I hunted, once right back here up in these trees. And there's these rubs down here and scrapes going that way. I thought maybe he would take this trail towards me, even though I knew the rubs and scrapes went that way. I don't know. And that deer went right, I saw him. It wasn't an hour in that stand, and there he was. It was late October, but he went down there to go at those rubs and scrapes, and I was never able to catch up with him again. I went back in there, and there's a scrape. Well, the leaves have been falling like crazy lately. I checked it this morning, and I mean, it's a small scrape, and then there's one right here too, but there's like maybe 10 leaves on this little scrape, so it's not super fresh. But I think it was like maybe yesterday or this morning, because everything else around it, like the trail that he's walking, the whole trail is like filled in with leaves, but this scrape isn't completely filled in. It only has like 10 or so leaves, where it should have like way more than that. You shouldn't even know it's a scrape. So I kind of believe that maybe he hit this last night. How do I look? Like a ninja. Stealth ninja. Surprise, surprise. It didn't happen, and that sucks. Didn't even see a deer tonight. It's probably the first night I haven't seen a deer. Alright, well now I gotta pack up and race across town and pick up Vince. Today is the 5th, I think. We have today and tomorrow is our last day to hunt. We got a big cold front that's gonna push through tonight. The winds are gonna pick up this afternoon, and it's gonna be out of the north, and it's gonna be blowing 15 miles an hour. Today's high is 70, and tomorrow's high is gonna be like 40. And overnight it's going to be 20 or 30s, high 20s, low 30s. So, big push, hopefully, to get these deer up and feeding. I'm up on this high knob here. It overlooks this whole bottom. I don't know if I'm going to see a lot from here, but over there was a bucker up we ran into on this tree line that went into the marsh. So I can see that. It's really foggy over there right now. And then this is a lot of private across, but there's some cattail stuff like this that I think might end up seeing some deer go into, and maybe some deer that haven't been messed with just because of how it sets up. So Vince is down the road. He's trying to go after the deer he saw last night. He's ready to stick anything, so if a doe comes out or he sees one, he's probably gonna go after it. Still would like to shoot a nice buck, but it's been a real struggle. Alright, babe, we finally spotted a buck. We got a good one. Look at this thing. Look at him. He's straight across this valley from me. He's on public. I just gotta watch him and figure out where he beds, and then make a move on him. He's a really good deer. Really good deer. I can't even believe this. Oh my gosh, what an awesome deer. We finally did it. We classed up a good one. Come on, go somewhere good, buddy. Alright, well, we've located Big Buck. I kind of lost him down on those cattails. He was riding the edge and I was trying to use the phone scope and he just disappeared, so I'm gonna try to keep looking to see if he pops out anywhere, but I got an idea of where he's at. I just don't know. It's really hard to go in there and put like some sort of move on him when you don't know where he's at. Let's talk it over with Vince and make a plan, but it was really cool to see a buck again and a good one in somewhere that we can hunt, so that's super cool. That would be a heck of a walk to get in there, but well worth it. Try to shoot some arrows here. Feeling like today could be the day I bedded that deer, and now I'm like nervous. I feel like it's serious now. Today is going to be my shot, and I just need to think everything through clearly, set up the right way, and I'm going to shoot my bow so I can feel comfortable, because it might be a little bit longer of a shot, like maybe even 40. I don't know. Really don't want to shoot out to 40, but if I get a good clean shot, I might have to.
Feeling confident?
For 40 on the knees. If he does, reads the script, which it seems like they never do. It's like every time you feel confident about one, that's when it doesn't happen. So I can't think of any time I've ever really like, oh, he's in there, I know it, I'm gonna go set up on it and it's gonna work out, that it has. Well, that starts today. Let's go. I'm not gonna shoot anymore because I'll just get a flyer here or there and it'll piss me off and I won't be confident. So, all right, I'm slinking into where that buck was bedded today, and there's so many deer trails there you would not think it's so wide open, but look at this. Little brush piles I heard tore up, and there's deer highways everywhere. We gotta go way over there. There's a bunch of cattails I'm coming up to now. I wouldn't be surprised if I see deer get out of those. It was too foggy to see this far back. I'm sure there's deer in here. I just kicked up a really nice buck. A lot of the cattails going in after the buck that I bedded. There's two cattail points that kind of stick out into this marsh here. I started slowing down. I thought this looked like the one that he bedded in, but I haven't marked I haven't marked on my Onyx that it's not. That it's the next one. And that thing jumped right in front of me at about 25 yards and ran to the next county. That sucks. I don't think it was him though. We're in here. I'm set up. Probably 100 yards from where I think that you're probably bedded. Just over my shoulder. Kind of came back in the cattails. Kind of walked a lane in. And I can see on the map that they walk a lane. There's like a path, a cow path almost, but for deer at 30 yards. There's also a pretty mowed down path inside the cattails. That's at like 6 yards. I really hope he doesn't take that one. This is not good. The wind picked up. It died down for a while. Now it's bending over our cover here. Like, I'm just exposed when it blows this hard. I thought I was gonna knock the camera over. I just had a doe come in behind me on the trail I walked into. She must have got to 5 feet and realized I was here. I'd never heard her or seen her. And she just blew the heck out of here. She must have followed my trail in. I guess that's good. It means that they're moving. Not sure what happened, but there's like 4 deer that came running out and they're up on the hillside. Looks like they keep looking down in here. They like kind of calmed down and started eating. One of them was a buck, but I don't see him anymore. Where's that right there though? There's a buck making its way right towards us. I don't think it's him, but it is a buck, and I will shoot it. Oh no, I think it is him. I might have to get closer up here. He's like right on line to come to us. I don't know which way he's gonna end up going though. He's coming like right to us. he's like 45 yards or something, and like, this would just not be a good shot at this distance, you know, as he comes a little closer. I shouldn't have grunted at him. Dang, that was stupid. I should have never grunted at him. I should have just let him go through. Came back after him in the morning. Yeah, there he is on the hill with his buddies. They're not spooked, so I didn't completely ruin it, but this night's over, and I want to squeak out this other way. Hopefully I didn't ruin it completely tonight, guys. That thing was at probably 45 yards, and maybe if it wasn't so windy, I mean, I thought about trying it, but it's just not a good shot. So I think I'm going to set up on him in the morning and try this whole thing over again. This will be the last night in camp here. I mean, I had my shot, but...
What'd you do? You f***ed it up.
And it is blowing. Probably 2 or 3 more hours of the storm, or the cold front blowing in. It's just going to get cold. It's going to be 30 degrees in the morning, and I'm guessing Vince does not want to get out of bed or do anything. This will be too cold. Right, pal? Okay. Okay, pumpkin. This might be the end. This buck was in here at 8 yesterday. Got it the other way to bed, and he was probably bedded by, I don't know, 10 after 8. And now it's 8:30, and I haven't seen him yet. It is a little colder. I thought maybe he might come back a little later than normal, but I haven't seen a single deer. All I can think is we probably bumped him out of here. The whole group. I mean, there's not one deer that came through. My guess is they're bedding somewhere else, and I ruined it. It's probably a pretty good guess, too. And I know I'm going to have to go get Vince because he'll probably be a black ice over there crying if he's not already in the truck with it running.